guys, welcome back to my channel. This is me, kind of makeup free. I just have some concealer and mascara, and that's about it. I couldn't be bothered today, to be very honest with you. The video I was supposed to post on Sunday, I didn't end up posting it, and I felt really bad. But after having problems trying to upload it, I was just like, man, I need a break. Like, I just need to like spend a good Sunday just chilling like a villain. I'm so corny. Anyways, this is going to be the intro to my video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for the second part of this video. The workout portion of this video, oh my god, my camera is about to die. I was just gonna say, the workout portion of this video is going to be a separate video, which I'm going to try and post on Thursday night, just because again, this part is like 10 minutes long, and to add a workout on top of that, that just seems like way too long of a video. So that's going to be going up on Thursday. Is going to be a HIIT workout, so if you guys are ready to sweat, check that video out. I hope you guys are enjoying the content I have so far. If you are, of course, subscribe. But I'm not making you subscribe, but I mean, it's kind of free. I really like reading comments, and I don't get a lot on my videos. I have people private messaging me, sliding in the DMs. I'm just kidding, they're my friends. But anyways, I have people messaging me, telling me all these feedback on my videos, but I actually like to just kind of like, you know, get some feedback on the actual video, like a comment or something like that. I'm blabbing too much, but anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will see you guys later. Okay, so my sixth tip why you might not be losing belly fat is that you are not drinking enough water. By the way, let me grab my water. So yes, definitely you need to be drinking water. Our body is made up of 70% water. We need water for normal function of our body. We need water to get things moving. We need water to digest things. We definitely need water in our body. Our cells need water. Our cells need water to function properly. And the longer our food sticks around, the more time our body has to convert it to fat. So definitely you want to be drinking water. My rule of thumb is this, and I'm going to give you guys another calculation. You're basically going to take your weight in pounds, you're going to slash that in half, and you're going to add ounces in front of that number. So someone like me, I am 140 pounds, so I'm going to slash that in half, and I'm going to take 70 and drink 70 ounces of water. So 70 ounces, 2 liters. This is just kind of like a ballpark. I don't think enough people get even the minimum they're supposed to get. So we're not even talking about like going above that. We're talking about just getting your minimum. So my 7th reason why you might not be losing belly fat is that it is not possible to spot reduce. And there's so many people that try to imply the fact that you can spot reduce your belly fat. I'm here to tell you that science has proven time and time again that that is definitely not possible. They will tell you I lost 10 inches off my belly in 3 seconds. Again, I'm exaggerating, but just so you guys can get the reality of it, let's just leave that nonsense in 20 whatever. You see all those girls on Instagram with the flat tummy and the fat booty. They went to a doctor, and I have no qualms about that. If you want to get the body you want by spending money, do you, boo. Research has showed us that when your body breaks down fat for energy, it takes it from everywhere around your body. It is not just going to come out from your ab area. Even if you're just working out for your abs, there was actually a study conducted by a doctor called Dr. Ramin Kordi. I'm gonna put him up here, but basically they just took 40 participants that were overweight or obese, and they shared them into 2 groups. There was 20 women who were given a diet, and then there were 20 women who were given diet and some ab workouts to do 3 times a week for about 30 minutes. The only variable between the 2 groups was the fact that one group did abdominal exercises and the other group just dieted. And at the end of 12 weeks, they basically took these women and they measured the results. There was no significant difference between the fat loss in the people that were just doing the diet and the people who were working out and also dieting. And the most interesting thing I found from their results is that the group that was just dieting actually lost more weight off their hips than the group that was doing the abdominal workouts and also dieting. I told you guys, we want to focus on the diet first. So don't worry about the workout. Focus on eating well first. Okay, so my 8th reason why you might not be losing belly fat is because you might not be doing the right kinds of workout. So now we're going to talk about the kind of things that you should be doing at the gym if you do want to lose belly fat. We are going to introduce my love, and that is LISS. LISS is low intensity steady state. This is probably the most effective way I have found to lose belly fat. The main thing that we want to focus on is to use fat as energy. The reason I mention this is that when you are performing exercises that are low intensity, it gives your body time to convert fats into usable energy rather than using things like glucose or carbs, which are easier to get access to for your body, but that is not what we want. We want to be using fats. There's a scientist, person called Dr. Katerina. She has done some really good research about LISS and how it is the most effective and beneficial in losing belly fat. So I'm going to put up a diagram on the screen by Dr. Katerina, and it was just kind of measuring the energy we're using when we are working out at a certain intensity. When we're talking about LISS, we're talking about very low steady pace. So you can see here that at 25% oxygen intake, which is around the amount of oxygen that you're going to be using when you are performing a low intensity exercise, it shows that at 25% oxygen intake, the majority of your energy source that you're going to be using is going to be fats. Now, LISS is anything that you want it to be. LISS is basically just going for a walk, going for a swim. It's exercises that are low impact, low intensity. You can do it for longer periods of time. So this doesn't have to be when you're at the gym. It's just more convenient for me. One thing I would like to mention when it comes to LISS is that for me personally, I like to do LISS when I am in a fasted state, because about 3 hours after you eat your last meal, your insulin levels have dropped, and because your insulin levels have dropped, you're no longer using carbs as an energy source. Your body, it does not have that insulin floating around, which converts our fats into storage. Now your body is using fats mostly as an energy source rather than carbs. I do LISS about 3 times a week after my workout. So depending on if it's a leg day, I would either use the step machine or I would use a treadmill. So on my leg days, I use the step machine. You would know the pace that is good for you, a pace that you can keep up for about 30 minutes before you get tired. On the treadmill, which is like my most favorite way of doing LISS, I will put the treadmill at a 3.0 speed, and I will put it at a 10.5 incline, and I'll just walk on the treadmill for about 30 minutes, because the longer you do it, the more time your body has to be converting those fats to an energy source. So I wouldn't encourage you to do it for any less than 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, so the 9th reason why you might not be losing belly fat is that you are stressed out. It has been shown that when you are stressed, cortisol is released into your system, and cortisol also triggers insulin release, and insulin again is what makes us store fat in our belly. So you definitely want to be finding ways to relieve your stress. Try not to be over stressed out about little things. Anything that keeps you kind of de-stressed, remember to take care of yourself. When you come home at the end of the day, try to do something that keeps you in a state where you're not as stressed out. My last reason, my 10th reason why you might not be losing belly fat is because you are way too focused on the scale and not on the inches. Okay, so like I showed you guys this little nasty piece of fat. This is 5 pounds of fat. That is a lot of fat for just 5 pounds. You're gonna be gaining muscle and losing fat. Muscle weighs more than fat. Most times we are losing fat, but we are not seeing the scale go down, and we freak out. Okay, if you are going to want to lose weight the right way, you have to just give your body time. And for me, I have not weighed myself in a while. I know I said I'm about 140 pounds. I don't actually know how much exactly I weigh, but the thing I focus on the most is the inches. So about once every 2 weeks, I will grab a tape and I will measure my waist and my hips just to see if I'm making any progress, and that is what I like to focus on. I like to focus on the inches and not on the scale, because sometimes the scale can be so discouraging. There is so many changes going on in your body, and you definitely don't want to overwhelm yourself. You want to take it very, very slow, taking progress pictures to try to encourage yourself, and just give yourself like a high five. I give myself high fives once in a while. Always keep a positive mental attitude about your weight loss journey and you will be a-okay. Hi guys, I hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up and like the video. And yes, like I said, the workout portion of the video is going to be posted on Thursday. If I'm really disciplined, that would be great, so I can post it and get it out to you guys. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. And until next time, I will see you guys later. Bye. Mwah.